guys, welcome back my channel. Today I will review The Young and the Restless next week, November 9th to 30. Okay, now let's find out.
Young and the Restless dropped a bit this week because the rate of action on chat is a concern. I want to flirt and feel things, not to keep my attention from drifting. To change things around, I'm focusing on the best and the worst as we embark on our journey to the November general sweep. Since the moment Sally appeared on the doorstep of Jabbett's house, her presence has raised the energy level of the show, and it is impossible to understand how bad this is, as soap sometimes tends to lethargy. After Sally's follow-up scenes, we were extremely curious to learn that she knew Theo from New York, and was glad she had a connection with the underused and nostalgic Lauren Fenmore. Sally cemented her position in the city of Genoa by accepting a job, but it seems the designer is more thoughtful than an assistant, and I can't wait to see her in persistence mode. And independent when she takes on anything, or anyone, on her side. All in. Young and Restless didn't even appear on screen, but Tyler Johnson's announcement that his race as Theo was coming to an end. Not only is this character included as a member of an inherited family, Brooks, which is underused, but also wastes a character's potential that is attractive with both flaws and flaws. The beauty of Theo to turn Dina's monument into a party was a case in point for what he brought to the table. Worse yet, it had consequences for a younger man, with the only remaining man, Kyle, acting so petty and pouting that it was difficult to root him. The text for these two is so inconsistent that it's a farce. If Theo was just as bad as Kyle had decided on him, why would they be best friends? It made no sense, and the loss of a character with so much potential when absolutely necessary left me and many Young and Restless fans frustrated and confused by the move. Like when they followed this same habit as Billy, Adam's relentless research into psychology was a bit tiring, and while it qualifies as a great drama and acting, watch someone speeding up and fighting his introspective for weeks while the others in town have been talking about him just too much. That said, it looks like some of the mighty breakout moments imminent that will put everything in play and possibly game-changing. I don't want Victoria at all, because it was such a new change that she didn't step back and make up with her father but went back to the old patterns. New twists and dynamics keep things fresh and viewable. Chelsea's kidnapping adds some tension, but she would be working a million times better as a devastating cunning cheater than with the current transformed. If I had to hear Abby tell someone else she was incredibly happy with Chance and the way they were about to give birth, I would scream. Abby was most beautiful in the days of the nude airs and hijinks with Daniel. Ashley Abbott and Victor Newman's children should never have been this dull and dull. Relive Abby's life, and a lot of people love our showroom. Subscribe to the Y&R channel to keep up with the latest news. The Young and the Restless spoilers next week. Does it even matter with Devon if Elena chooses him or Nate? Y&R revealed that Amanda and Hamilton will continue to spend time together in the coming days. In fact, as Amanda seeks answers about her history, Devon will be there to support. He would be too busy to care what Elena was doing. Can Adam overcome the plan against the Newman Towers? Will Chelsea be found? What kind of trouble could Phyllis have this week? Time to get some answers on what will shed light on the next 5 days in the land of the city of Genoa. Hence, here are some savings for Young and the Restless, Y&R, for the week of November 9, 2020. Y&R revealed that Adam would do everything he could to hide his tracks. This could have to do with his plans for Newman Tower or the kidnapping of Chelsea. Either way, he won't want anyone to follow him, so he will try to hide his future actions. While Adam continues working on his Newman Towers plot in the coming days, the Y&R revelation also points out that Chance will be desperate to find any clues around Chelsea's disappearance. In other related trailers, expect to see more of the Young and flashback Adam of the past, with actor Dane West reappearing on November 11 and 12 as the 11-year-old Adam. They've been having fun so far, but hopefully things go awry between Jack and Lauren in the days to come. Y&R spoilers imply that Jack will be blinded by Lauren in the coming days, as Fenmore hopes to have an upper hand over him. Could this be why Brittany Hodges, played by actress Lauren Woodland, will be back on November 13th? Maybe. Jack is sure to have his hands full next week. Y&R disclosed that Thea will present to Abbott's a lawsuit this week, so Brittany may return to represent him or the Abbott family. Added teasers show that Vanderway is searching for a large portion of Dina's fortune, which would put her legacy in jeopardy. Eventually, Tracy, Ash and Jack were hoping to donate a large portion of that money to some worthy charities. Across town, Phyllis seemed involved in Faith's situation. Y&R's revelation suggests she will rely on some information and try to control the situation that arises. Red will have good intentions, however, this could bode well for Fick's reunion, as Faith might not like Phyllis stuck her nose in her business. So is Nick. Y&R revealed that Paul will have important news about Victor in the coming days. The trailer hinted that this would be turbulent information surrounding a plan of revenge that was discovered. Could this be about Adam's plan for the Newman Towers? With that said, it looks like Paul won't be able to connect the dots with Adam, but Victor can. Y&R's spoilers imply that Sharon's failed promise will cause some major dramas. Could this be something directed at Ray or Adam? Can she find out Newman's plan and abandon him? In other news about Adam, he's going to have some problems with the police this week. He will try to keep causing trouble without getting caught. Talking about the arrest, Y&R revealed that Elena will admit to something this week, so she may break down and confess that she has feelings for Nate. There's a good chance she finds her newest best friend Lola to confide in. The teaser added hinted that she would have the option to act. So will it be Devon or Hastings? Only time will tell. Lily and Amanda finished the contract when Billy entered. He was surprised to see Amanda, whom he expected to work away from the office that day. Amanda watched with amusement as Billy handed Lily a bag with a bag of eclair that he had picked up on the way there. Lily called the gesture thoughtful, and she realized they were going to have a budget meeting in half an hour. Amanda went out, and Billy told Lily not to forget eclair. Lily admitted that she wasn't completely comfortable because Billy was trying to find her a special gift, because people would notice and talk.
Amanda met Devon at Grand Phoenix. He thinks she has legal issues to discuss, but she wants to update him on finding information about her parents. She informed him that she was going to Evanston to connect with Nadine, Rose's old neighbor. Devon showed interest, but Amanda couldn't tell if he meant it or not. Her job, he admits, was a good distraction. Devon notes that Amanda has avoided the topic of what happened between Elena and Nate. He expressed gratitude when others asked him how he handled it, and it was difficult to talk about it. Amanda sympathizes that he is deeply saddened after losing two people he loves, and she encourages him to consider her family if he wants to. She apologizes if she gets over it, but he wants to know they can count on each other. Devon thinks Hillary will love it too. At Newman Enterprises, Victor stops by to talk to Victoria about Adam. Victor revealed that Chelsea sent a text message saying she was leaving town to find out everything. Victoria hoped Chelsea had followed Victoria's advice to visit Connor, as Chelsea missed her son so much that she made a fuss when she tried to meet Johnny. Victor argues that this request is not unreasonable, because a child cannot have enough love. Victoria argues that it doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter anymore because Chelsea is gone. Victor is determined to find another way through Adam, whom he believes he is doing something about. Victoria wanted to let Adam do what he was going to do, because they were ready for him. Victor wants to stop Adam before he goes too far, but Victoria blames Victor for proving that he always forgives Adam. Victor insists that he is trying to protect his whole family, and he asks Newman to intervene together to reach out with Adam. "Tell me you're joking," Nick spat out as he heard from the doorway. Victor realizes that Victoria and Nick wish their brother would leave the ground, but he warns that Adam will strike when he feels cornered. Nick sees that as a reason to distance himself from them, but Victor decides to keep Adam close to know what he's doing. Victor argued that Adam was still reeling from figuring out what he did as a child, and Adam couldn't face the shame after Billy's blow exposed it to the world. Victor insists they have to help. Nick claims that his priority is taking care of the family, and Adam has given up his right to be a part of it. Victor argued that Chelsea was gone, so Adam had no one else to return to. Nick and Victoria compared the notes on how they both encouraged Chelsea to leave town. Victor insists that they must work together to stop Adam. Nick says Victor is the only Newman willing to give psychopaths more chance, but Victoria admits their father might make a lot of sense. Nick is amazed at the prospect of Victoria wanting to help Adam. Victoria reasoned that Adam might have dropped something during the proposed intervention that they could use to better protect themselves. Nick growled that he didn't want to do anything with Adam, but Victoria believed that setting up a united front would show Adam that his attempt to attack them together was unsuccessful. Victoria tells Victor to schedule the meeting for that day, and she will try to convince Nick to be there. Victor notes that they all want the same thing, for their families to be safe and protected, and he believes intervening is the best way to solve that problem. Victor is out. Nick questioned as Victoria began to think that Adam was atoning. Victoria revealed that she was setting a trap for their brother. Y&R Channel will update the latest news on Y&R Channel.